Morning, dear children. Welcome back to our online maths class. Okay, in our previous class, we have discussed about the multiples of a given number, isn't it? We have discussed about the concept multiples. Have you understood the concept well? Okay, and we have written two properties of multiples also, isn't it? Okay, now let's discuss the third property. Please write down. Before start writing, mention date and day on the upper portion of your margin. Okay, now let's write down the third property. We have discussed these properties earlier in the previous class. Okay, a number has how many multiples? Do you remember? Anyone remember the number of multiples of a given number? A number has, yes, unlimited number of multiples or infinite number of multiples, isn't it? Can we find the last multiple of a given number? Yesterday we have discussed in detail. Can we find out? No. So a number has unlimited number of multiples, isn't it? This has been discussed in the previous class, isn't it? Okay, write down the third property. A number has unlimited number of multiples. A number has, write down please, unlimited number of multiples, or what can we say in other words? Yes, or infinite. That is the word used to indicate unlimited in math, or infinite number of multiples. A number has infinite number of multiples, isn't it? Example, multiples of 2 are, which are the multiples of 2? Yes, we know multiples of 2 are, yes, which are the multiples of 2? 2, 4, then 2 stable, isn't it? 6, 8, 10, 12, etc. It goes on like this. Can you find out the last multiple of 2? Can we find out the last multiple of 2? No, it goes on like this, isn't it? Write down please. Can we find out the last multiple of 2? No, it goes on like this, isn't it? Write down. It goes on like this. It goes on like this. That means what? And has no end, isn't it? It goes on like this and has no end. Can we find out the last multiple of 2? No. So from this, what can we conclude? Yes, a number has unlimited or infinite number of multiples. Okay, that is the third property. Okay, now please write down the fourth property. Okay, before start writing the fourth property, just listen carefully. After completing the third property, just wait for some time and listen carefully. Stop writing and listen. Which are the multiples of 2? Yes, multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, etc. Which are the multiples of 3? Multiples of 3 are 3, then 3 into 2, 6, 9, 12, etc. Can you find any specialty of multiples from these two examples? Can you find anything special? What about the multiples of 2? All multiples of 2 are either equal to 2 or greater than 2, isn't it? All multiples of 2 are either equal to 2 or greater than 2, isn't it? That means the first multiple of 2 is what? First multiple of 2 is 2. This 2 is equal to 2. What about the rest of the multiples? 4, 6, 8, etc. Yes, all these multiples are greater than 2, isn't it? All these multiples 4, 6, 8, etc. are greater than 2, isn't it? Now let's consider the case of 3. Which are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. are the multiples of 3. Among these multiples, 3 is the first multiple. 3 is, we can say 3 is equal to 3, isn't it? What about the other multiples? 6, 9, 12, etc. Yes, all these multiples are greater than 3. So from this, what can we conclude generally? Generally, we found that all multiples of 2 are either greater than 2 or equal to 2. We found that all multiples of 2 are either equal to 2 or greater than 2. Similarly, we found that all multiples of 3 are either equal to 3 or greater than 3. So, generally, what can we conclude from this? Yes, we can conclude that every multiple of a number is either greater than that number or equal to that number. Combining these two statements together, we can say that every multiple, don't write, every multiple of a number is greater than or equal to that number. Every multiple of a given number is greater than or equal to that number. Got it? Have you understood? Have you understood? The first multiple of 2 is 2. That is equal to 2. And all other multiples 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. are greater than 2. The first multiple of 3 is 3. That is equal to 3. And the rest of the multiples 6, 9, 12, etc. are greater than 3. That means every multiple of a given number is greater than or equal to that number. That is the fourth property. That is the fourth property. Have you understood? Is it clear? Okay. So, write down the fourth property. Every multiple of a given number is every multiple. Please write neatly. Okay, I am writing on the digi screen. That's my handwriting. That's why my handwriting looks like this. You should write neatly. Every multiple of a given number, every multiple of a given number is this is number. Okay, every multiple of a given number is greater than or equal to that number Every multiple of a given number is greater than or equal to that number. Every multiple of a given number, very important property. Every multiple of a given number is greater than or equal to that number. Okay, let's write down one example. Example, multiples of 3 are, which are the multiples of 3? We know 3 into 1, 3, 3 into 2, 6, etc. Isn't it? Example, multiples of 3 are, multiples of 3 are, which are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. Isn't it? Among these multiples, 3 is equal to 3. Among these multiples, 3 is equal to 3. Isn't it? Among these multiples, 3 is equal to 3, and rest of the multiples are, rest of the multiples, which are the rest of the multiples? And the rest of the multiples 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. are what? Yes, greater than, etc. are greater than 3, etc. are greater than 3, isn't it? Among these multiples, 3 is equal to 3 and rest of the multiples 6, 9, 12, 15, etc. are 3 dots means what? Etc. are greater than 3. Have you understood? These are the 4 properties of multiples. Learn it well today itself. Now let's discuss about the common multiples. After completing the properties of multiples, just stop writing and listen carefully. Next, we are going to discuss about the concept common multiples. After completing the properties of multiples, stop writing and listen carefully. Next, we are going to discuss the concept. Don't write. Okay, common multiples. Don't write. Stop writing and listen carefully. Common multiples. Okay. So let's discuss which are the multiples of 2. Which are the multiples of 2? Yes, we know 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, then 20, etc. are multiples of 2. Etc. are multiples of 2. Which are the multiples of 3? Which are the multiples of 3? Yes, we know 3, 6, 9, then 12, 15, 18, yes, 21, 24, etc. are multiples of 3. It goes on like this. No end at all. No end. There is no end for the multiples of a given number that we have learned or discussed thoroughly already, isn't it? There is no end for the multiples of a given number. So, the multiples of 2 are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, etc. Multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. Among these two multiples or among the multiples of 2 and 3, can you find any common multiples? Can you find any multiples which is there among the multiples of 2 and there among the multiples of 3? Can you find a multiple which is there among the multiples of 2 and there among the multiples of 3? Please check carefully. Here 2 is there, 2 is not here. 4 is here, 4 is not here. 2 is here, 2 is here, 2 is not here. So 2 cannot be chosen. 4 is here, 4 is not here. No. 6 is here and 6 is here also. So what about 6? 6 is among the multiples of 2 and 6 is among the multiples of 3, isn't it? 6 is among the multiples of 2 and 3. Which comes next? That is common to both. 8? No. 10? No. 12? Yes, 12 is here and 12 is here also, isn't it? And what comes next? 14? No, 14 is not here. 16? No. 18? Yes, 18 is here. 18 is here also. 20? No. So, we got 3 multiples which are common to 2 and 3. Which are common to 2 and 3. So, the multiples 6, 12, 18, it also goes on. The multiples 6, 12, etc. 6, 12, 18, etc. which are common to both 2 and 3 are known as the common multiples of 2 and 3. These such multiples are known as common multiples of 2 and 3. Have you understood? So, multiples which are common to 2 and 3 are known as common multiples of 2 and 3. Common multiples of 2 and 3. Okay. So, let's discuss one more example. Which are the multiples of 3? Yes, multiples of 3 are 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, etc. No end. Which are the multiples of 4? 4, 8, 4 stable and goes on. 8, 12, then yes, 16, then 20, then 24, 28, 32, etc. Isn't it? Among these, multiples. Can you find common multiples of 3 and 4? Can you find any common multiples of 3 and 4? 3 is here, not here. 6 is here, not here. 9 is here, not here. 12 is here. 12 is here also. So 12 is a common multiple of 3 and 4. What about 15? No. 18? No. 21? No. 24? Yes. 24 is here. 24 is here also. So 27? No. Many would be there. Later, many would be there. Many are coming, but we couldn't write all the multiples together on our screen or our paper book or our page. So let me stop here. It goes on like this. So which are the common multiples of 3 and 4? Yes. Can you say which are the common multiples of 3 and 4? Yes. Common multiples of 3 and 4 are 12, 24, etc. It goes on like this. It goes on like this. Got it? The concept of common multiples. Have you understood what is meant by common multiples? Yes, multiples which are common to two or more given numbers are known as the common multiples of those numbers. Got it? So write down the concept. Common multiples. We have written first one as multiples. Second one, Roman number 2 as properties of multiples. Now write Roman number 3, common multiples. Common multiples. Common multiples. Write down. Yes. The multiples which are common to the multiples which are common to the multiples which are common to two or more given numbers, the multiples which are common to two or more given numbers are known as the multiples which are common to two or more given numbers are known as the common multiples of those numbers. The common multiples of those numbers. The multiples which are common to two or more given numbers are known as the common multiples of those numbers. The common multiples of those numbers. Okay. Now let's write down the examples. Example, multiples of 2 are, write down example A. Example A, multiples of 2 are, have you understood what is meant by common multiples? Yes. Example A, multiples of 2 are, which are the multiples of 2? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, etc. Isn't it? Multiples of 3 are, can you find the last multiple of 2? No, it goes on like this, isn't it? Multiples of 3 are, which are the multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, etc. It goes on like this, isn't it? Then, which are the multiples that is common, which are common to both 2 and 3 we found earlier, isn't it? Which are they? 2 is here, 2 is not here, 4 is here, 4 is not here, 6 is here, 6 is down also. So 6 is a common multiple of 2 and 3. Next 8 is here, not here, 10 is here, 12 is here. Yes, 12 is here and here. 14 is here, not here. 16, no. 18. 18 is above and down. Then 20, no, etc. So, which are the common multiples of 2 and 3? Therefore, yes, 6, 12, 18, etc. are common multiples of 2 and 3, isn't it? Yes. Therefore, write down. Therefore, 6, 12, 18, etc. Is 18 the last one? No, it also goes on, isn't it? Yes, 6, 12, 18, etc. are the common multiples of 2 and 3, etc. are the common multiples of 2 and 3 are the common multiples of of 2 and 3. So we have done first example, isn't it? We have done first example. Now let's try to do example B. Try to do example A we have done. Try to do B. Multiples of 3 are, which are the multiples of 3? 3 ones are 3, 3 twos are 6, 3 threes are 9, then 12, then 15, then 18, then 21, then 24, then 27, then 30, then 33, etc. goes on. Then multiples of, write neatly, okay, multiples of 4 are, multiples of 4 are, which are they? 4, yes, 8, then 12, then comes 16, then 20, 24, then 28, then 32, then 36, etc. Isn't it? Okay. Now, which are the multiples that are common to both 3 and 4? Which are they? Can you find out? We found earlier while discussing the topic. So, which are the multiples that are common to both 3 and 4? 3 is here but not there. 6 is here but not there. 9 is here, not there. 12 is here. 12 is down here also. 15, no. 18, no. 21, no. Yes, 24 is here. It is down also. Then 27, no. 30, no. 33, no. So, we can't find anything more. So, it will be there surely, but unfortunately, we can't or we couldn't write all the multiples together in one page because the multiples of a given number has no end. It goes on infinitely up to the infinity. It has no end. So, what can we conclude? Therefore, common multiples of 3 and 4 are 12, 24, etc. 12, 24, etc. Isn't it? Therefore, common multiples of 3 and 4 are, therefore, please write down, therefore, common multiples of 3 and 4 are, which are they? 12, 24. Is 24 the last common multiple? No. Surely there would be other common multiples also. So 12, 24, etc. So the common multiples of 3 and 4 are 12, 24, etc. Have you understood? Yes, this is known as, this is what is meant by the common multiples. Okay. Now, let's revise the concepts that have been learned in this lesson from the beginning once again. This lesson is very, very important. Let's revise the concepts once again. Okay, first we have, don't write, stop writing and listen carefully. First we have discussed the concept of multiples. Multiple of a given number means product of that number and any other number, isn't it? Multiple of a given number means product of that number and any other number, isn't it? After that, we have discussed the properties of multiples. First we have discussed the concept multiples. Then we have discussed some properties of multiples. Which are the properties of multiples? Yes, every number is a multiple of itself. Every number is a multiple of itself. Every number is a multiple of 1, isn't it? Then a number has unlimited number of multiples. A number has unlimited or endless multiples or infinite number of multiples. And the fourth property that has been discussed is what? Yes, every multiple of a number is either equal to that number or greater than that number. Every multiple of a number is either equal to that number or greater than that number. These are the four properties of multiples. After that, we have discussed Roman number 3, common multiples. Common multiples. So the multiples which are common to two given numbers are known as common multiples of that number, those numbers. The multiples which are common to two or more given numbers are known as the common multiples of those numbers. So all these concepts have been learned, and all these are very important. You make it thorough today itself. Okay. Thank you. Have a nice day.